Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I have not done a video in forever. It's been basically 3 years, and I have just been completely busy. I just kind of gave up on YouTube because I wasn't getting any views, no new subscribers, or anything. But I decided to give it another shot. As you all know, my channel used to consist of book reviews and I would make my little random episodes of a show called Sanctum. I had two I think I finished with, and that was it. I just completely dropped the entire project. Uh, Hopefully, I can get back into filming and things like that. I have just missed doing those types of things, and now I am going to try and start doing YouTube podcasting type deal. I got a new camera and a new microphone, so hopefully I can get back into the swing of things and maybe get this little YouTube podcast going. And it's going to be called the Quill Talk. It deals with writing and things going on in my life. No politics. I am completely throwing out any idea of dealing with politics. The world is full of it right now, and there's no point in discussing it. I just really don't want everything in my life to be consumed with politics. I do not have a master's in political science, so I really don't need to be talking about it. But for the past 3 years, I have actually written my second book, Zed's Wayward Son. It is actually available now on Amazon. I was so proud. My fiance was extremely proud. That book is so much thicker and it flows so much better than Zed's Rising, so I am very proud of it. And yes, I did say fiance. I am actually getting married November 13th of this year. I'm excited. We planned a bunch of stuff out the other day. I even mapped out where things are going to go in my graph notebook because, it's a lot easier to use squares as foot ratios than it is to just use regular notebook paper. But this is going to be the first episode of Quill Talk. Hopefully I can get things going. So I want to start off with saying I've missed all y'all. All the ones that would participate, comment, and actually look forward to my videos. I really appreciate y'all sticking around, and I'm pretty sure you didn't really sit in the chair and just wait for me to post something else, but I'm coming back. I'm gonna get on a topic for a couple of moments, dealing with author stuff. I have met a bunch of amazing authors here lately. I am part of a writing group that we all just support each other, have each other's back, give advice, and I want to go into the whole troubling things when it comes to being an author. Most people have this idea, and I was guilty myself, of basically thinking if you can get one book published that you will become a great author. Your book will hit the shelf and then fly off the shelf, and everybody will want your book. But that is not the case. My first book, I sold copies. Don't get me wrong, I did. I sold copies, but it wasn't a lot. And my second book, I haven't sold that many either. I mean, I've sold enough to where, people that have read it will tell people about it and things like that, which is awesome. I have a pretty loyal fan base, and I like that. I write for myself and I write for them, and also write so that way when my kids get older they can be like, yeah, my dad wrote books, and that way they'll have something to be proud of when it comes to me. But the whole author aspect is there are a lot of roadblocks in the way with publishing and getting the word out there, and also even creativity. it does take a lot of effort and it does take a lot of time. So if you ever get discouraged if you didn't write this week or didn't write another week or you even took a month or you didn't write, it's okay because it happens. Sometimes your mind, your body, your soul, it just all needs a break. You need a complete reboot, and there is no time limit on a reboot. You just always have to remember that you can go back. You can start again, you can pick up where you left off, and the words will eventually just flow. It took 3 years to get book 2 done. 3 years. And I started as soon as Zed's Rising was published. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get the second book done within a couple months and get it going. Then the third book, and then I'm going to start doing other stuff. That's not how it worked for me. I did a lot of things to try and get motivated to be the writer that I wanted to be, but just some things did not work. And that's what everybody needs to realize. Authors do have a very creative imagination, and we want to put things into words. We want to put it on paper so that way everybody can read it, and we want to just explore every possibility into making a good book. But sometimes we just need a break, and you have to remember you do need a break. If you are an author and you are trying to get noticed, get published, get that first book, second, third, it doesn't matter which number you are on when it comes to your books, you do need a break. And you cannot base your success solely on the number of copies you sell. You need to base it on if you're proud. That is the main thing. If you are proud of your work, then you are great. Being an author takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of sacrifice. And sacrifice is not easy. But I've seen people struggle with many different things when it comes to writing. We all struggle. Stephen King, if you have read any of his notes, his past experiences, or even heard him talk about it, his first book, Carrie, he went through a lot of publishers. I'm not going to say a million because that's not true, but he went through a lot of publishers, and they just kept denying and denying, and now that is one of the greatest books in the horror genre. A lot of people love Carrie. A lot of people love Stephen King, and he never gave up, and that's what authors out there need to realize, to not give up. Taking a break is different than giving up. Sometimes you just need to chill, you need to relax, and you need to find yourself again. So that is basically going to be this little talk for the day. So I'm going to slowly kind of venture back into YouTube. Like I said, I'm going to do more podcast type things with YouTube because there's a lot that people need to talk about, and that some people don't know how, and some people are afraid to. But when it comes to what I'm going to do here, there are multiple things. I am going to do book reviews again. I'm going to give author advice if possible, if anybody needs it, or if I realize a lot of people are going through it, maybe they can come across this video and be like, oh, okay, I understand now. I'm not the only one that goes through this stuff. And I'm also going to kind of reference in some, I want to talk about a whole lot of stuff when it comes to creativity. It could be movies, shows, books, art, anything. I'm just here to, I just want to talk about stuff. That's basically it. But I hope you guys are doing great. Like I said, this is going to be just a short video, kind of getting my feet wet, stepping back into it. I'm going to see how it goes. But also with updates on what's going on in my life, I am a TikToker now. I do TikTok. I am cosplaying like crazy. I have many different cosplay now. It's mostly steampunk and things like that, but I also have a Captain America outfit, Thor, Star-Lord, I've of course still got my Superman, but I have been really into cosplaying lately, and I'm thinking about trying to do a short film with my steampunk cosplay, kind of mix it up, steam and cyber, and see how that lands. But that is basically it. I hope you guys are doing well. I've missed each and every one of you. I hope everything is going great. Hopefully, I can get a better flow pretty soon. I'm gonna start working on scripts. That way, I'm just not winging it like I am now. Because I tried to record a scripted one a couple days ago and it did not save. So we'll see how this one goes. But I hope you guys are doing great. I love each and every one of you. And if you are interested in the Zed's Wayward Son book 2, it is available on Amazon in Kindle and paperback, and also it's on Kindle Unlimited. So help an author out. Buy the book, leave a review, make you a small town author something. But I hope you guys are doing great. Love you. I'll see y'all later.